Hi everyone and welcome to another Farith first look. Today we are checking out the Membrane demo. It's a survival roguelite set in the Amazon jungle with waves of enemies, different weapons, upgrades and some base defense elements. I haven't played it before, so this is a completely fresh first look. From what I've seen so far, it reminds me a little bit of a Vampire Survivors, but there's definitely more going on here. This place has some Lovecraft vibes, and apparently I am Tarzan now. So let's jump in and see what the membrane is like. Oh, that's cute! I can create characters. Did you see the man body part? Jumping. Okay, woman. Woman, not so much. Hair, bald, no, not bald. Short hair, nah. Long hair. Dreadlocks. Short hair. Okay, but these are definitely not short hair. It's a double ponytail like Sailor Moon. So, long hair are not that long. Okay, we can be the warrior from Moon. Blondie, double pony, and let's go. Circle the membrane clockwise. Hold A or arrow. Left arrow. Other way D or right arrow. Okay, so now I see I can go back like this or forward, and I going through the circle, and I can go closer and attack by weapon. But I am not Tarzan. I have armor. Okay, so this is painful. The controls are little confusing. I keep mixing up the buttons and sometimes I'm not sure what to press or where to go. The membrane pulses slower. You can go into the woods. What you do? Bolas, of course. I want this. Oh, hi, Julio. But I don't know why are you not wear any clothes except underwear. You are very hot man? Old hot man? I don't think so. I wonder if I can doing something with him. No, my ally. Fast arrow. I want this. For now, my main problem is just learning the controls. I keep mixing up the buttons. What is this? I cannot survive this for sure. So I must fight with sword. And this is the end? You're having a nightmare, wake up. But I hearing this sound of fight all over again. Press space. Okay. Hello? I'm not sleeping now. Am I waiting for this restore energy I suspected? But that was a really nice twist. I didn't expect that at all. My biggest problem is the controls. I keep mixing them up, but I know I can learn that. I must only practice more. But what I can do now? I cannot stand. My character is naked, so I don't know. It's all no. Julio, why are you naked? But Julio said you're awake. Genius. You're lucky I found you on the road. Which road? I saw at least 5. Seems like you took a pretty bad bump to your head on your way here somehow. But you was there. You helped me, but it was dream or no? Anyway, rise and shine, recruit and wipe that first day fright look off your face. If you get out there, maybe we can make some gold and get some armor on you. Armor will be good. Take this sword and this old hammer, and here this will stave off infection. Highlight your sword in the quick slot with Q or E, then press R or you see what to equip it. It's left arrow. R. Press tab or D-pad to open your inventory. Then Q or E, LB to navigate to equipment. This is my inventory. I can and understand what we have here. I can take this. I don't want fancy rack. I cannot talk with the fox. I'm very sad. I like animal. Yeah, this was not dream. You have map. Scario defends an area with his bow and arrow, but what I just did. Okay, so we have archer towers and some parts locked. Okay, so this is weapon, maybe defense, healing, buff, no, achievement. Survive 30 days, 3 bosses stand between you and the next band. And crown, late board. Medicine. I can unlock this for 20 gold, but not now. A fire barricade, a firewall that kills and contains enemies. Great, but I don't know how many gold I have. Yeah, I don't have 200. 250 also no. I'm sad. I'm poor. I have 0 gold. You looked at me when I was sleeping. You pervert. I'm on the underwear only. You doesn't have to say anything. Okay. Watch your back. I observe you. And here we go again. Ow, it was not smart. So this is the second wave from 20, I suspect. I wanna this Terbartana. Shots, free darts, carrying a sedative. Enemy slow to 45% speed for 8 seconds. On impact, a second cooldown, and this mask, bitter leaves pressed to the face, he's 1 HP per second. Or tea, 4 cups of Julio's weird tea. Time seems to slow down when drinking. No. The first choice is probably the best, so I choose this. I said before that at least 5 paths, but I see it's 4. Now maybe fast arrows. Oh, I just died. I didn't saw that I have a very low HP. But it's no problem, we can start one more time. So now I know that you must press space. You collapse, recruit, but worry not. While I live, I will track you out of there in time. The governor, however, does not pay us to let the miasma slip past. Here, this should help keep your head safe out there, so you give me helmet? There's an old man in the forest. He comes by his armor in dubious ways, but sells it a good price. Head through the entrance south of the cave in if you want more protection. One more thing out in the membrane. Holding the center is always worthwhile. When you go find yourself in the outer trenches, you know you are in trouble. Hold the center. Repairs on the tower are completed, Commander. Excellent, Euskario. Very well, recruit. You heard him. Come by the war table and let's decide where to position Euskario for battle. Okay, that's nice. I have archer towers. And yeah, he gave me helmet. I wanna put this on my head. And now my beautiful hair is under the helmet. I'm not like this outfit. Okay, but where is this tower? Tower, hello. I forgot. Maybe for this time, Bolas. He is very similar to Father from Twilight, Bella Father. If you didn't watch, please don't try. This movie series is disaster. It's only good for the teenager and maybe for the thirsty old ladies. Thirsty for love, of course. Whip. Yeah, whip sounds good. Yeah, the soup is very good. Okay, of course I didn't take care of my health, so I have 1/3 left. I need some stuff that can give me more HP. I know. I survived this. And maybe torch. I wanna take this colorful balls, but the eye is attacking me. So what I can do to grab this stuff? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is attacking me? Okay, so this pink something is attacking me. This is part from this eye. It look like not rot. Yeah, it's rot. Plant rot, tree rot. After all, my English is not that bad. Yeah, give me more enemies. Give me more money. More everything. What is that? You collapsed. Why I collapsed? But I have half HP. And I just focus on armadillos. I don't know why I collapsed. Try again. Please kill me. I must check this tower defense. Of course, I don't remember about that. So now rest. I know that some old guy is here. No stuff for me. Okay. Bronze chest. I don't have chest. I have 160 money. So I can buy iron chest, no, bronze chest. Maybe it will be good to buy bronze chest. So buy this. Wear this. Why is it a problem for you? I can buy Taiba barricade blueprint only for 300 gold and honey it went or okay. Honey sounds good. Acquire Queer. The river swallowed me. You have bad luck. Sorry. I cannot cross this forest. Very curious what is in the middle. This path is locked. Maybe it will be unlocked in the future. Okay, so here we go again. Give me more enemies. I must collect more gold and buy some pants. Monkey trap. Okay, set for traps. Enemies that step on them will be killed. No. Plant to ill contraptions. They shock anyone that touches them. Beware. Requires hammer. I have hammer, so maybe this. So, how I can build this? But I have hammers. I don't know. Armadillos again. You collapsed. I don't really understand the collapse mechanic. Sometimes I collapse while I still have HP, and it seems to happen at different levels. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think the game explains it very clearly. I'm very curious about that. I remembered that I didn't put the tower on the board, so now it's time to check this. I can upgrade and place on map. It's random. I was trying A or D, but it's not working, so I just using arrows and I can choose left or right side. Space. Place. Okay. And the next is, of course, I prefer bow instead of melee weapon. Maybe the part that chose is because the bow is full automatic and sword not. Mained wolf. He's so cute. Scario arrows are flaming, dealing damage over time to struck enemies with a chain to spread the nervy enemies. Of course, it's raining and I choose the flame arrows because why not? You collapsed. Why I collapsed? I had so good run. Maybe, just maybe, I must kill all the enemies because if I cannot do that, that's why I collapsed. Because like you saw, I have 12 to 20, so maybe, and I know that I didn't kill all, so I must be better in the killing. Of course, so was something about that, but oh, now it's boss. Hey. Knowing my luck, I just probably don't survive this. So this boss fight is very long. Maybe I must do something to kill it? I don't know. Okay, I must using sword. Okay, I think that's a good place to end this first look. Overall, I think the membrane has potential and definitely started enjoying it more after a few rounds. At the same time, it's still a very early version and there are quite a lot of bugs and confusing little things. I still don't know why my companion is also running around in his underwear. I can understand that I need to equip my own character, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with him. The controls also took me some time to get used to. Combat became much easier after a while, but the inventory was still pretty confusing for me. I also think the tutorial could explain things a bit more clearly. Some mechanics are not very intuitive, and I can imagine some players getting frustrated before they understand what the game wants them to do. The boss fight was a good example of that. It wasn't especially difficult once I understood what I had to do, but figuring that out was the difficult part. I had to enter an area that had previously been hurting me, and shooting the boss didn't seem to do anything, so eventually I realized I had to use the sword. I'm also curious what the game will look like later on, what will keep the runs interesting. I'd like to see more variety, more progression, and maybe a bit more story or content. So overall, I think there's good idea here, but the game still needs quite a lot of polish, clearer tutorials, and better communication of some mechanics. I also ran into another bug after the boss fight. I couldn't really do anything anymore, so in the end, I just had to cancel the mission. I'd still be happy to come back to it in the future and see how much it develops. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next First Look.